Tottenham. Yes, giving thanks and praises. If I may just make a brief comment on the issue of the press. It has been suggested that the African press is not here, or the African media is not here. I would like to suggest that the African media is here. Omega Radio is here. SLR is here. Voice of Africa is here. The Whirlwind newspaper is here. And Burning Spear is here. It's interesting that these media are here, but a number of others who are, Genesis Radio is here, I'm made to understand. I've not seen, Brother Tamale works on, Galaxy Radio is here. So we have a range of African media. But why are those media here and others who we may consider to be mainstream black media not? Because the former are owned and controlled by African people for and in the interest of African people. That's why they're here. And the converse to that is the reason why those others are not here. Because they are dependent on benevolent white handouts. That's why they're not here. Because their masters have not given them permission to be here. The question, brothers and sisters, I've been in this thing a long time. The question about Tendai Mari, you know, sometimes the spirit lick you, just lose your train of thought. You know, spirit take over the mind. But let me, Tendai Mari, yeah. Let me deal with the question of Mark Duggan, and if my train of thought come back, I'll just make a quick comment. The chair is in my ear for good reasons. Yes, we have made contact with the Duggan family, thanks to the Tottenham Defense Campaign. We have attended a number of meetings of the Tottenham Defense Campaign, including their press conference 2 weeks ago, last week, Wednesday. Yeah, and that was a very important event. We intend to solidify those links with the Tottenham Defense Campaign, and through the Tottenham Defense Campaign to make even more meaningful links with projects and organizations and groups here in Haringey, not just in Tottenham, but throughout Haringey. I also want to commend SLR Radio for the work that they're doing from this center. This African Community Center. Brother Duggan, for example, has a very important program on SLR Radio on Ujima nights, Tuesday nights, and we have had the wonderful opportunity to be guests on that station. So we will, you know, we're very, very pleased with the work that is being done there. So that is the work that we're doing. I want to emphasize, brothers and sisters, that the National African People's Parliament is a nationwide, and we're in the interim stage. The parliament has not yet been constituted. We hope, we're working towards constituting the parliament on the 2nd of March 2012. The idea of the parliament was officially born on the 2nd of March 2011 when we observed and commemorated the 30th anniversary of the Black People's Day of Action. That day when 30 years ago, 25,000 of our people came out to the streets to protest racist oppression. Now, I just want to say very quickly, brothers and sisters, bear in mind that the idea of the National African People's Parliament was not born out of an immediate and imminent crisis like the recent uprisings. It was born months before the uprisings, and one of our main concerns was black deaths in custody. And we said if we did not organize and empower ourselves, not just as a community but as a nation, like other people are in this society, it will happen again and again and again. 2 weeks later, it was Smiley culture, and since then 4 young men in their 20s have been brutally killed by the state So we must understand the answer to the question is, as Papa Garvey put it, unite, organize now, or perish.